A good friend of mine who I have a ton of respect for was talking to me recently and she asked me a question. She's a good family friend and we lived together in the same town in the UK for quite a bit, and she had lived there for a long time. She and her husband have been married for about 25 years or so, thereabouts, or maybe like 30 years, a hefty time. And along these years, they've seen families come, stay together a bit, divorce. She's seen a pattern, right? They've observed this pattern so much, and they also have a Nigerian community. And so when things begin to happen, they can tell and they see and all of those things. And she called me and she was like that she's just really curious and she's not trying to be tribalistic and all, but there's something with the Igbos, like where somehow it's like the men just cannot get a hang on partnership. It's like, is this something that is it like a thing that they do or how they raise us or something? And I knew she was coming from a really genuine place, and I knew it. I knew it had nothing to do with tribalism. And the truth is that I told her, my sister, Igbo patriarchy is strong. It's very, very strong. You know, it's strong. You see it even in your siblings. You see it even in your cousins, your family friends. Even the fact that I come out and I talk like this, I know a lot of my male family people, they don't, even the ones that are millennials, I know they have a problem with it because the patriarchy that is installed in their system is against a woman that can just come and share her opinion, or a woman that, you know, from their innermost consciousness, they can just on the surface just be like, yeah, you know, I'm a millennial, I'm exposed, I'm enlightened, it's my sister. Inside them, they would just rather that you just shut up now. No, inside, you know, it's like there's a side that truly believe that your place is shut up. Your place is in the kitchen. You know, it's like an inner thing. Okay. So anyway, why I wanted to talk about this was that when she was talking about that, she was like, she finds that she and her husband really sat and they were looking at the families who have made it, like who have happened to just be thriving. When they look at the difference, the truth is that the difference is partnership. Partnership, that's it. Once you see a couple, in fact, all the people who have divorced and broken up, once you look into it, what you will see is a woman who was overworked, a woman who was begging for help, a woman, and the man who just says lie, 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 and the man, I cannot do this, I cannot do that, I cannot wash plates, I can carry baby, I can, and then the woman continues and continues, and when she starts begging and needing help, there's abuse, domestic abuse, and eventually, bam, it's like a pattern. So sometimes I ask myself, so if we know that this is how this thing happens, why don't you just get married and embrace partnership? You and I together. And she was like, when you look at the people who are thriving, all of them are doing things together, working together. There's literally no role per se. Everybody's doing the same. The goal is, I want to make life easier for you, right? And this brings me to the fact as well that when I think about it, I think about for some of you men, let me just even ask you that you married somebody's daughter and then you turn her into a slave, somebody that will be doing, you don't, your wife will be begging, needing help, and you refuse. You cannot wash plates, you cannot do anything. She'll be the one, she will go to work, she'll come back, she will cook, she'll do everything, she will contribute. And you don't think that is wickedness for you to watch your wife labor under all of that? The wife that is also, if she's working, she's maybe contributing to the household, to rent, doing everything. And even if she was not working, the truth about it is that most stay-at-home moms in this country are doing you as a man a favor. Because when you think about how much childcare is, in fact, that's another conversation. I'll talk about it another time. Today, I just want to focus on the man who watches his wife go through this. Do you know why you can do that? It's because you don't love your wife. Because you don't care that this woman can develop something under this labor that she's doing. You don't care about that. Because in your heart, you truly feel like, she dies now, you'll remarry. That's it. That's why you can watch your wife do, and you don't even think, let me help. Let me wash plates. This woman will, let me wash plates. Let me cook. Okay, you can go to work. Don't worry, there's stew. I'll cook the rice. No, you're not thinking that. You're thinking, how will I go into the kitchen? You're not thinking about making life easier for your wife. That's wickedness. That is pure. It's like you married a slave. That's what it is. You married somebody that like a house help, a sex slave, married a childbearing machine, married a punching bag. You're not even serious. Are you kidding? That's your own personal punching bag that does everything that you want. How do we even think that marriage would be attractive to women? Because what's the point of marriage? Why would I leave my father's house? Why would I leave and say, okay, let me go and join myself to somebody? If this is what it's so I'm leaving my parents' house where right from time they are teaching me over responsibility. Wake up, you did it on just, and then me, I'm thinking that okay, you now want to marry, so that you now have a mate, someone that loves you, someone that you do life together, and then I'm coming back under another what looks like slavery. So basically, it's like you're a house help. When I was married, basically I'll be doing everything. The person will still be complaining. My mother will be like, this person you're talking about is the person that's going to work, cooked, and you're still complaining, but she did not did it. So you think I'm a house help? You think that I'm a house help? You're complaining that I have not finished cleaning, and I've not but I've been cooking, I've been taking the kids. You think that I'm a house help? Are you kidding? So you married a house help. Then on top of it, you now come, I wanted to say sex, the person not give you sex. You're stomping about, shouting. You people are mad, though. You are mad. You are mad. House help that you cannot even afford a house help. It reached to sigh, It reached to really sigh. You all need help, honestly. You all really, really, really need help. You all don't know what marriage is. You don't know what marriage is. You will go and get a help. And do life with a help. Surround yourself with help. So get a good job so you'll pay help. Okay? All right.